And I have a new location somewhere. I can't remember where it is that I'm putting the new map. And so let's grab this banner. And I could make it like a Hall of Fame area. Because currently my Hall of Fame is getting kind of full. So in here, I have my Hallway of Fame. These are all the banners that I've gotten. So I could just cover it in these banners. Like, I've literally filled this whole wall. And let's start on the other side. So I am going to run out of room long before I have to deal with it all. So maybe we should put all these banners on there. I do have these colors. Like, this is... I just don't know if I have that height to do that. Because right here, I mean, you can see that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, lunchtime. 7. And that's only eyes is 7. So I don't know if I can get the length of the bottom and the top to look kind of like good enough for there. I might have another wall I could do one on. I wonder. I do have a lot of walls. I'm trying to think of where is my tallest area. And I am willing to chop down stuff to make, you know, better walls. So I think that one might be my tallest wall there. So let's go and see if I could fit a banner on there. I think it has the width. I don't know about the height. So as you can see here, that's where the grass just stops and it becomes singles. I'm not done in this area. I don't know how wide I'm going to make this. So there's a possibility I could chop off a whole bunch more here. So I didn't see the point of landscaping it if I wasn't going to do it. So that's my other wall. So that is a possibility. I cannot... Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Build that wall and make the raiders pay for it. They kind of are. But thank you, hon. 20 months. He is actually my first sub that I have on there. Hi, welcome. And so that tells me how long I've been an affiliate. It's been 20 months now. Wow. It's been quite a while. That's kind of cool. So yes, he is my first. Yay. And yeah. And also thank you for the follow. Yeah, almost 2 years. It's not as long as he has been because I had stopped streaming for about 6 months in there. And then I came back after the affiliate program came out, and he was already qualified for the affiliate program and got it as soon as it came out. I, on the other hand, had to re-qualify again because I hadn't been streaming in that time. And I haven't stopped since. Nice cup of tea. I think the banner might fit here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm like, there's a delay here on that. I can see, I have the, what is this called? I don't know what this page is called. I think it's the dashboard open. So it shows me in the activity feed that somebody has followed me. But then that has to feed into my my bot that I have, which then turns around and spits out a message. And there's obviously quite a delay for that. So I will get my manager, who happens to be TacBack. Sorry, not Tac. There is a TacBot as well, to maybe go and fix that delay. But yeah, I think this would be a good place. So let us go get a sign, because signs are important. And we're going to... I'm not going to make it today. I got to start with that because I don't know how much wool I have. Making all of those floors down below kind of really hurt. I am running really low on a lot of colors. White is a color I hardly have any of, which doesn't make any sense because I didn't really build anything with white, but I don't have it. Is this the only one with signs? Apparently. Okay. So we are going to put an ominous banner on there. Hello, TackBot. So yeah, TackBot runs all over the place on me. That is his testing bot, and this stream gets to be the guinea pig. And I don't know how to spell ominous, though. That is such a weird word. Okay. Future home of, what is it? I can actually Google it faster than I can spell it myself. There it is. Ominous. That doesn't look right, but Google says it is. Banner wall art. There we go. That goes there. And since we have 2 more signs, and yay, spelling for the win. I am a horrible speller. But as a result, I have an amazing vocabulary because if I can't spell a word, I look up another word that I can spell that means the same thing. And then that way I'm still spelling correctly. But sometimes it does hurt when I do that because you end up using words that are, how do I put it? They're not as, I guess, mature or at the same level, or they're just not as good. And you know what I'm thinking of doing here as well? Is I'm thinking of duplicating these banners and putting another set behind it. Because the back of this is not great. It looks kind of awful with the stick in there. So if I put another set right behind it, then we don't have to look at the back of the banners, it's the front of the banners. But I haven't decided on that yet. Because again, that requires a lot of wool. Yes, I had a thesaurus before I had a dictionary. It's pretty sad. I also have a spelling dictionary, and all it is words in it and how they're broken up and how you spell them. That is literally all it is. The problem is I can't pull the it's close enough. I have very diligent parents when it comes to like spelling. Scary levels of it. What am I planning? No, English is the language of exceptions. Totally and completely. It's the whole I before E except for any words that have I and E next to each other. I'm like, wouldn't it be faster just to list the I before E words that do have it instead of the exceptions? I don't know how I'm missing torches like this. Like, I know that there is a bug in the game in which certain things just disappear for no reason, but this is kind of annoying. All right, so we said over here is going to be a jungle biome. So we're going to turn all of this into a jungle. And down there, because we're going to be collecting some pandas, and we're going to be building them a panda hut somewhere down here. And that's where they're going. What am I playing? I am playing Minecraft. It is vanilla, single player, and I am in 1.14. Or, yeah, 1.14.2 is the version I'm playing, right? That is the version I'm playing. And it's Java. Yeah, 14.2. What's Minecraft? This is Minecraft. All of this. It's a sandbox game. Yeah, where you take building blocks and you build stuff. So I've built all of this. This here is going to be the acacia biome. I have never heard of anybody who's never heard of Minecraft. Like, really and truly. That's a creeper. They blow up. They're not very friendly. That there you can just barely see is a skeleton. They shoot arrows. Way out over there is a zombie. They just hit you. And that's a spider. And they will try to kill you too. But because I have lit this up, they cannot spawn. Yeah, Microsoft owns Minecraft, so it's kind of... I have not seen any Enderman, and if you don't know what Minecraft is, how would you know about Enderman? Squid! Squid, I am very sorry, but you must give up your life. And where is all the grass? Like, I did the edges. I didn't do any of the middles. That is a decorating fail. I have not seen an Enderman since we have updated to 1.14. I mean, there are probably a ton in the end, but I have not been there. And seeing as they like to wreck my builds, I am okay with not seeing any. Because I use a lot of blocks that are and not Enderman proof. Okay, that looks better. Parts of this river is not really a river. I built it myself. So things will not spawn in it because it doesn't recognize it as a river. Just like over there where I connected those ones. I've been to the end. That's why I have shulker boxes. We did a special episode where Techback joined me by land. And we went and fought the dragon. And then we went looking for an end city. And we had a ball. Okay, so to stop them from spawning in here, I had to remove the block that was here. As it is, I'm thinking I'm going to have to take this one out and put something in there too. Because this is too dark. Like, the light levels are not good enough. Maybe I'll put another canopy in here. So yeah. Yes, we have worked out a lot of the sound issues now. There's my bed. And then there again, I either need to put these up against a wall somewhere, or I need to put something back on there. I also discovered that the top of this needs to be lit because things will spawn on top of it, which was not okay. So we have the acacia biome, we have the jungle biome, and then we have an issue. I want to build a tundra biome. Now, to build a tundra, we need snow. Snow does not necessarily stick around in a plains biome. So somehow I need to figure out where to put it so I don't have an issue. I'm thinking, like, I was thinking over here originally, because I like the different heights and everything in this area. I didn't build these heights, by the way. These are the natural rolling up and down of how this plains went. I just carved out, I picked a level and I literally went and flattened it all out and then flattened these out. As you can see how tall that gets over there. I flattened them all out so that I could have terraces and I could build on different levels because I love building on terraces. So I was thinking this would be all snow, but I don't know if the snow will stay because I want to have snow golems running around. But I don't know if snow golems can live in this biome. So the other choice is the far, far, far one out that way, which is going to make it weird because I'm going to have a jungle biome next to a snow biome. But that area is forest. That corner, I do believe, is whatever this one's called with the spruce trees. Oh, how do I get down? I don't know how to get out of some of these places. I built them, but I built them when I was traveling this way around the map, building all of these things. So there's like no exits on certain sides because I'm like, why would I have an exit here? I don't need one here. Another place I can build, where is it? Oh, on this one. I am not happy with this pyramid looking wall. I know, chicken. I'm really not happy with it. So I can actually shear this off. This hole, by the way, goes to my zombie spawner, which is right there. So I'm going to be turning this into a another grinder, like I did with the skelly one that we found. So that's why there's a weird hole here. But I'm not happy with this. It's like a giant pyramid, and that just looks stupid. So I could bring that area out further, giving us more room to build some more building in there, and then have another giant sheer wall come down here, and then we can put stuff on there. So that's another place that we could do art. Then going down here, we did this last time, making these little things. I didn't like them at first, but they've really grown on me now. I think they're really cute. And then we have this whole area that is, I have no idea what to do with. And what is this? This is actually taiga. So this really would be the best place to put a snowy biome. It's the safest place. But it has the least amount of room to build stuff with. On top of that, we have our conference center kind of stuck into it. So the conference center is here and there, and it goes right into the wall under here. So the majority of this room is under me now. And it was my intention to poke out. Well, that's the issue. In a taiga biome, it shouldn't melt, because the snow should be fine over here. But then I have my river. So I have the river going through here. So I'm not sure what I can do with that, because I do need a snowy biome, because the snowy biomes have buildings. So they have actual like stuff you can build. Now the snowy biome and the taiga biomes, those villages look the same. The only difference is there's snow. So I'm okay with that. Snow blocks will be okay, but the single layer of snow, I don't know if that'll stay. And I don't know if the snow golems will live. My snow golem I have right now, still unnamed by the way, lives out in the middle of my plains. Where am I now? I'm still in taiga. And squid. I know it sounds bad, but I am desperate for black ink. Oops, that was a miss. And you, my friends. Okay, we'll go this way first. Grab my arrow back. I gotta be careful with arrows because I'm using them here and I don't have my extra stack on me. Okay, so we got 7 out of that. That's pretty good. So yeah, we can shear off these walls, which is going to be a pain if I am trying to travel along here or if I'm trying to build anything, because there is nowhere to be. There are a lot of squid in here. This is awesome. For 14 and 14.1, no squid was spawned. 14.2, all of the squid are back. So I am very happy about that. And there are no endermen, though. Did I really miss you? I guess I did. Let's go get that and my arrow. So I could shear this, because this is a huge wall. I can shear that right off, which will be good. The edge of our boundary, because I do have a design in place that I'm going to be building, it's just a case of I need the resources. There is a wall that goes across here. It will be kept level. This is our actual bridge. And then this fence is actually disappearing, and a 3-wide wall is going in here. It is 13 wide by 13 high is the pattern, and then it repeats. So that's why these 2 blocks are here. One block represents the end of one of the cycles, and the other block represents the beginning of it. And it repeats. And then there'll be 2 gates to get in here on each side. So I'll have 8 gates in total. So this corner, I guess this corner could be the taiga biome. Once these are all, like once this wall is in place, I'm going to put a fence all the way down in here. Because this side is not part of my base. This side is part of my base. In the base. Out of the base. In the base. Out of the base. There is a 3-block barrier. Then 3 here, and then another 3 here, so that there's a 3 on each side, so that my wall has a buffer. Now let me hop up here. That's why the carpet's here. And on this side, I actually just filled it in. I just filled this whole crevice with dirt. So again, we have another wall here. These are all naturally spawning wolves. They do spawn in here inside of my fence, so I'm not worried about it. Some of them spawn outside of the fence. I've put gate on all of my sheep pens so that I don't have to worry about them. But the wall will come across here. I did think about dropping it down and bringing it up because it does that in some places, but this is going to be kind of a pain. Over here, I also made things like it had to extend. Like I had to push the walls out because this is where 13 is. So from this block here to this one is one section, and it'll be 3 wide, this being the center block, so there'll be 1 there and 1 here, and then it drops all the way down there and becomes 13 high, 3 wide. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do specifically once it's built up 13 high, because I don't know how high this is, and I don't want things just to walk over the edge. Right now you can. You can step from here and land on the fence and walk in. So I still have to figure that out, which is why I haven't done the fence yet. Not to mention, it won't stop any of those raiding parties because they spawn inside of your base. They spawn actually within a certain radius of the village. So yeah, I think we will put the taiga snowy biome over there. Which then leaves us 2 choices for... Oh, this is my... By the way, this is my giant iron golem collection. I had to put a gateway here because they were walking over here, hopping up on the block and hopping over the fence, and there were a whole bunch on that side of the fence. I was like, no, we're going to keep them all here. They're all friendly, despite the fact that I murder lots and lots of them down there. Part of what we're doing today is we need to cull these and get rid of them. What they were doing before, which I thought was awesome, is every evening I would come here and they would go up here, which is how they got up here. But since I took away the ability for my villagers to breed, the iron golems don't come over here anymore. And since I don't really want them to breed, like I have too many villagers, at least for now. Let's get ourselves into a proper thing. What I have thought, and I don't know if you guys would agree, maybe moving this whole square over to here. No, that won't work because it needs to be in the center. Because they all come here, and if they're too far away, they won't come over here. Like, this should have actually been in the center. What is in my center? I don't have a center. When I planned this out, I didn't plan it very well. I would probably have to move this whole orange house. I think that's the closest to the center of this whole thing. Because villagers over here don't actually go to the bell. I could just build one up here, because we've cleared this area now. And look, it's all pristine. It's so pretty. So if that's snow, we have a choice between the many layered ones over there. How come they got bandages? Who has bandages? Sorry, I didn't see that in time because I was... The iron golems? I did not notice. That was a weird little lag spike. No, the iron golems don't. You mean the eye patch? That... Hey, come here, you. This guy, the eye patch guys are weaponsmiths. All of them look like pirates. Yeah, each one of these villagers now have unique outfits. This is the butcher, so he's got himself a little outfit here. This one is the shepherd. He's got a different one. This is the Fletcher, so he's got like a feather in his cap. You're unique. You're an armorer. So he's got that. Who are you? There's a cartographer, so he's got like a little eye thingy on him. I don't think I have any that are max level. I think I've killed them all off because I wanted new stuff. I have not been trading with them much. I do have to max them up, but I don't want to do it until I have it done. Novice is where they start. I think they go to apprentice next. I'm actually checking on here. And they have schedules too. So yeah, they actually have scheduled times where they go and they do stuff. So from midnight until... Oh, time. Oh, it's time and ticks. I can't figure out how to figure out what that is. But they have sleep times, they have work times, they have gathering times. They have... Why am I crashing? No. Gathering times, they have work time. So when it's work time, what happens is... To create all of these, all babies are born unemployed. So, I'm pretty sure in here, because they're all going to bed. I know I have some unemployed. Where are you? Excuse me, guys. Really? None? I know I've accidentally killed off some of the ones that I'm supposed to have, so there's a good chance that I may not have unemployed just due to the fact that I accidentally killed them. Ugh. Anybody? Nope. That's weird because I had a lot of them yesterday. Or not yesterday, but last stream. Nope. But these here, these ones are looms. And what happens is a villager who's unemployed will come and claim one of these, and as soon as he does that, his outfit changes to match what goes with that machine. So what I did was I put 4 machines in each one of these houses. There is nobody in this one. So that's a blast furnace, and I went through and did that. I don't want to hit you by accident. So the armorer's in here. This is over here. This is the mason. So they have those. I think I have too many beds. I think that's my problem. This is the toolsmith. You guys, and how you know they're also employed is they have these little pouches, and these pouches change colors as they go up in levels. Yeah, there's no reason to pull them to this side of the village, so they're all congregating down at the other end. He is stuck. They get stuck on the corner of my gardens. Okay, we're both going in. These are the new storage units. They are barrels, so they hold the same amount as it, but they trigger somebody to be a fisherman. As you can see, he's got a little fish hanging off of him. He's got a little fishing hat. So I put the fisherman and I built him a pond. And is this empty? This is empty. This is the smoker, so that's how you get a butcher. And it's each one, as long as they're unemployed. These are cauldrons, so they use them as tanning vats, and that gets you your leather workers. This guy who's in the purple, they are the clerics now, so they have changed. And with each biome, they have different outfits. So each profession has a different outfit based in the biome they're in. Maybe I don't have any unemployed. These are what you need to create clerics, which I had a huge problem with because they were all inside of my igloo and trying to sleep in the nether, which was not good. So in here, I've taken away all of their composters because if they can't use the composter, they can't breed. I need to take that off. So I'm going to put one out, just one. And then it causes a population explosion. But it will give me an opportunity then to push all of them up there. So we'll see what happens. Over there looks really dark. I'm building one of my own. That's what I'm doing. That's what I was saying. That area is going to be this biome and that's going to be that biome. So once I have the blueprints, like these are all the houses that you get for a plains biome, which is very handy because I'm in a plains biome and all of my villagers instantly upon loading 114 turned into the new plains ones. They were all unemployed. And so then I went and I put a whole bunch of the machines that were needed and they became employed. And then they kept breeding and breeding and breeding and lagging my computer like mad. So I had to move them. And that is why they are up there now instead of down here. This is too much space for them. And they were getting into everything. Like, they filled my pond. They filled the river. They filled that river. They were in the turtle pond. Actually, nothing spawned in here. I actually put all these fish in here. This is a fully me-generated pond. Cod only go in the cold water, so out in the ocean. And the salmon spawn in rivers. So any of the ones that you see out in these rivers, I didn't do those ones. And the tropical fish are only in the warm water. So all the tropical fish that I have in there, I had to go out to where they are to bring them back. And I put them in here. So there's some salmon. And where are you guys? There's one. There's some. So you can see that hole up there. That's the access way into here, should I go swimming. It's a nice little spoon, our thing of tropical fish there. They're kind of all over the place. Although they never come down here, and I don't know why. Makes me sad. I made these little legs and they don't use them. My turtles are all here. My extras are in here, my fish. And I threw some extra salmon in. I got my turtles in here. So they're all good. I've never taken this tree down. I just don't know why, but I haven't. Okay, so we have a choice between up here being the desert, which means I will replace a lot of these blocks with sand blocks. So I'll probably just skim off a layer and put sand in. Or I'll put sandstone or something and then once we have what the buildings look like, because again, the buildings change depending on the biome. They're not the same outlines. They're not the same shapes and sizes. That's when I'm going to put the biome goes in there. Then I'm going to take 2 of the villagers from that biome. I'm going to transport them into the igloo through the nether. I'm going to drag their poor little butts by rail into the biome they're in, and then I'm going to have them breed. I'm just going to breed them and breed them and breed them. And then I will provide them with the professions like I did over on that one. So they'll be in here. It is a lot of work, but I've known since I knew that there was going to be this whole thing, I knew I was going to do it. So that's why my base area is so big. And I do have the opportunity to expand quite a bit that way if I need to push out further. Bringing them in is actually not going to be the hardest part, surprisingly. Making sure that when they breed in this area, that they don't breed kids that are all plains biomes. Most of the trail is already there. So that part's not going to be too hard. One of the other things I have to figure out is that there are no naturally spawning jungle or like giant jungle people or swamp ones. So you need to somehow build a village or find a village or do something with a village that is on the border of a swamp and something else. And then they will make those ones. So to find those 2 are going to be close to impossible. I will go look for them after I have all these other biomes done. So I do have the plains biome. I have a savanna. I have my snow taiga. Now, my only issue with the snow taiga is that there actually are snow villagers and taiga villagers. So they are 2 completely different sets. And if I'm putting my snow up there, I'm not sure where I'm going to put the taiga. The taiga may have to go right beside it up there. Because the taiga doesn't need... The taiga is essentially just the spruce trees. Like you saw, I was already in taiga biome. That is a natural biome that I have there. I actually have a lot of biomes around here. I have icy plains over there. I have the dark forest or whatever it's called with the big forest trees with the mushrooms. I have mixed forest, I think, right in the middle here. And then I have taiga there. I have more plains there. I think there's swamp over there as well. That way has a desert. That way has some extreme hills. So, I mean, as much as I sometimes complain about this village, I'm like, this village is actually really good. All right, where are we building? Over there. And I wanted to take this one out as well because I'm going to build around the pond. Because there's nothing else that can be built around this pond. So that should make it a little easier to decide on what should be built. And I'm going to sleep again because I do not want to have to deal with phantoms. So it's the breeding of them in my area that is going to cause me the most trouble. It is going to be a colossal pain if I have to... I'm trying to find the trees. If I have to bring them, which I'm hoping not. Like, I don't want to have to breed them all over there and then bring them 2 at a time over. Oh, they will definitely be fenced in. That is for you to sleep on. Meow. Where did I put... There. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We got 30. And more eggs. It's going to be work. A lot of work. And I'm not putting any villagers in this area. because this is where I live and I don't want to lag when I'm doing it. There are a couple houses I do want. There's the tannery I want, and then there's a stable I want. So those are two I definitely want, but I don't know if they're in the Plains villages or not. I have seen I've seen the desert one and I've seen the snowy one for the little stables that they have, but I haven't seen the others. So I don't know what a Plains one looks like. And I'm a little worried because it has a large footprint. This is why I garden off stream, because it takes me a very long time to figure out what I want and where I want it and how I want it and all of that type of stuff. I am very slow at it. I'm going to put another, that one's there. And that is probably coming down. If that comes down, I can't build anything in here because this is more likely where that stable is going to go. And I have to build my pumpkin, as I say, pumpkin thingy is going here with all my pumpkins. I don't know if I want to put a dark oak tree here because that's dark oak. My original buildings, the ones that I do, are either obscenely colorful, made of birch, brick, which is my first time building with brick, or they're dark oak. I love dark oak and diorite. So those are the two colors I tend to work with. The wool just worked better on there, or else I would have gone with diorite. I didn't actually finish this. Oops. I do want to put one of these somewhere, but I just don't know where. Where, kitty? Let's release you. Show me where to put the dark oak tree. You're going to sit on this, aren't you? Very useful cat. So you don't want it right in sight of the other one. Put that there. If we put... That's the sight line for that one. That one there. What I want is a big one. I want one of those big, fat, fluffy trees. And we got this. That is not a big, fat, fluffy tree. I think I was pretty clear about what I was looking for, right? We will try again. And let's try this one. Stay on where you are. Don't know at me. Ugh. When you don't want them, you get them. Okay, another attempt. I would like... I'm actually going to make this. Do I have enough? No, back one more. There. It gets to be tree lined. Oh, we need more bone meal. Bone meal. Nope. Bone meal. Nope. Bone meal. Yep. Okay. Let's go back here. That's a no. That was a miss. That's a no. Up. Up. Okay. You will grow. I know you will because I have done giant rows of you. Kitty, stay away from the magic trees. Really? Okay. Then we're going to have to take our shears, which we are not carrying. Ooh, hello. Okay. Now we need our shears, as I said that we're not carrying. Shears. Check. Okay, these don't have anything in them. I should take that with me. I don't need that. I don't need that, and I don't need that. I am going to put that in there because that's where the other ones are. Okay, let's go over here. And we're going to have to do a few little edits. Let's start with, that needs to be clear enough along that pathway. That can't be there. Okay. So now this is absolutely lopsided. Just fell down. So I'm going to take this whole level off. There we go. Nice little shave. Let's pick up all of these. And they're here. This I need to fix. So I didn't like the looks of that. That should be fine. Get some weird holes there. I'm trying to place a block in there. That should do. It's going to need a little more trimming here and there. That goes there. They all filled in all around the sides? Yeah. I don't like how flat that is there. That needs to be obviously changed. Okay, we got another one of these. And try again. I'll try for one of the big monster trees. There's supposed to be a way to do it. Like if you put a certain number of blocks or something beside it, it has to go bigger. Something like that. And then you bone meal it. Sit. And then it has to be the bigger tree, is my understanding, because apparently that wasn't quite tall enough. So 3 blocks is not enough. But it does work. Okay. So for this one, before it grows, let's put, I guess, 4 blocks. We can try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4. Ah! All right. theory has been busted. At least it didn't kill me. It just popped me in the ground. Wow. That kinda... Oh, that sucked. Alrighty. So it's going to be random. There is no way for me to know how to get this to do it. It's literally going to do whatever it wants. So that is something I'm going to have to do off stream to just randomly make trees. I want a tree there, but I don't want a tree over there. I would like to be done with these trees. Goodbye, trees. And I think I am done. Oh, I'm not done with that tree. I need one more. Please and thank you. It goes there. I should be using shears, but I don't have a lot of shear power left. I wish the drops from jungle trees were as prolific as these ones, but they are not. In here? Nope. In here? Actually, let's take the trees out of here. Put the leaves in there. These are all no trees. And these are all maybe trees. This one have logs? It does. Sticks. 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 All right. Garden. And I need that. Oh, there's more. Garden. This. Oh, and I have a single one in there. Oh my gosh. All right. So, in here, I got to do it right because if I do it wrong, I'm going to cause lighting issues, and I don't want to do that. And that's... 1, 2, 3. Do we have... They're the wrong color. We'll go with these ones for now, but they're not what I'm actually looking for. At least I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure I'm even going to go with stairs here. Back to work. Okay. I also didn't count this, so I need to count it. Because it needs to be odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of course, it's not odd. 15. And it can't be any wider. And this grew another little tiny wonky tree. We're creating our own little tree farm here. There. There you go. And move that out. Move that in. All right, so there's our garden bed. That is done. Will you give me a nice tree? Yes, yes? No, no. It needs to be at least 3 high. So that's what I'm going to aim for now. Is just the 3. I'm not going to get super greedy to have a great big fluffy tree. I just need 3 high. So 1, 2. I gotta make sure it's not actually touching any of the tree because I don't think it'll despawn if it does. 3. There. All right, your turn. This time, can we not put me in the tree? That would be awesome. All right. Bye to you. Hello to you. All right, so we said we'll take a 3. The reason I can't do a 2 is because I want to put stuff under it, and I can't put stuff under it. So if I put it too close to that. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It matters, but I'm going with the it doesn't matter, even though I truly believe it does matter. And I'm quite annoyed by it. Another garden. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How many lights do I mess up? Total of 1. I don't actually know if there's a way to do this that it doesn't hit. If I move it this way 1, I'm going to hit that one. We could take it the middle and make it lit in the middle. It's kind of doable. Eventually all this lighting will be changed and it'll look better. All right, back to work with you. Try to have an enjoyable day. But it's Thursday, so we know that's not possible. Can't put a light on here. That's going to mess up my count, but that's okay. So we have a garden there. We have a 3 high tree there. We have a garden here. We have a seated cat here. We need a 3 high here. And I would like it to be... I would actually like it to be incorporated in a longer garden. I know, kitty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3. That's 4. I want 3, which is going to lose me a lot of light. No matter what I do, it's going to lose me a lot of light. All right. Are we really out of dirt? We're out of dirt. Nice. Okay. We're waiting for a full moon, and then we've got to head out to the... You're in the way now, my love. We have to head out to the swamp and see if we can get a black cat in there. Let's go get some more stairs. This is taking a lot longer than I had actually anticipated it taking. There we go. There's our 3 high tree. And we need stairs. We do not need more of those or more of those.